What's up, guys? I recently posted a video of kind of like completely redesigning, organizing, decluttering my tiny house. It's only 55 square feet, so I'm always like having to do that. And this time I did a really big transformation. I'm a rug maker, so all my rugs are on the walls, and I used to have some on the floors. I ended up actually like taking that out on the floors and just putting like some checker tile flooring down and only a few rugs, and just like all around it looks so much more better. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go to watch that before you watch this one, because here it's like basically part two of that. I have quite a few things I want to do in the tiny house, outside the tiny house, in the yard. After like doing all that decluttering in the tiny house, it really made me think like I need to get on organizing and decluttering other parts of my yard. So I'm just gonna be feeling so much better and clear-headed and just like decluttered, like in my mind after I'm done today. I already know it, so I might as well just get right into it. Also, my hair looks kind of crazy right now. It's just too hot to have it down. So yeah, and I got my funky glasses on. Look at these guys. I love these glasses so much. All right, let me start over here at the art studio. If you don't already know, this is a greenhouse. Maybe you already know it's a greenhouse, but my greenhouse is my art studio. When I redesigned the tiny house, I ended up like having a lot of extra rugs, so that's why they're all over the floor in here. So in here, I kind of just want to come in and just make it look a little prettier, organize things better. I brought some more things over from Kel's house. I have like an amp and a guitar I brought in. I need to get rid of this microwave that used to be inside the tiny house. Also, so far, it's been really good without the microwave. I really don't even need this thing. And the reason why I took it out, if you didn't watch that first video I posted, is because the electricity it's just too much electricity. It always shuts off all the power in the tiny house. So that's why I threw it in here temporarily. I might be swapping out this table to a smaller table, just like all around, just making it look pretty. But structure-wise, I ended up getting this waterproof tape, and I'm going to be putting it all around. Like, there's spots like this. Like, I want to put it on, like, the inside, the outside, just all around. Like, I have a huge tarp over it, so I was thinking, like, just tape all around the whole thing. If there's enough, I'll do that. But look at little cheddar cheese over here. She's too cozy. It's really hot in here. I don't even know why she wants to hang out in here right now, honestly. Okay, so outside of that, that's a big job. Honestly, that's probably the smallest job I got. Over here is another job I have to do. So I've been kind of just adding on to this pile of wood. I've done a lot of renovations on, my tiny house, on my house, on the ADU, on everything, and even here in the backyard. Like, so I just have a ton of wood. I'm also going to be redoing this whole greenhouse within the next 3 months or so. So I have a lot of wood that I have, prepared to use for the remodel. But in the meantime, I just want to get it organized. I hate it. I don't even know what I have in here. I don't know if I have what I need, whenever I do a project. So I just want to get that organized. That's going to be kind of a big job. I'm not really excited to do that right now. But let's walk over here. I'll look at my tripod. It's sitting there. I'm going to save the tiny house for last, because that's going to be the first project I do. So over here, and I guess I have a little update. I got this bike recently, like literally like 3 days ago, and I love it so much. I love it so much. I mentioned that in my last podcast. If you're interested, me and my sister, we have like a weight loss, like fitness podcast. So I mentioned in that podcast recently. If you haven't listened to it, go listen, go watch. Anyways, over here, I need to organize all this. Now, I can't even tell you what's in here. I've done so many renovations the past, like, honestly, ever since I bought my house, and I kind of just kept on accumulating more and more tools and whatnot, 'cause I'm a DIYer, and yeah, just like, cat food, paint, just like a bunch of random things in here. So I'm going to take everything out of this thing and completely organize it. I'm probably going to have to throw away a lot of stuff too, so that is going to be a big job. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to it at all, but I'm going to get it done. All right, back to the tiny house. For those of you who haven't seen my tiny house, this is it. This is the remodeled version. Already off the bat, I already know I need to staple in more of these. Like, even this guy's falling down a little bit. I need to do a better job of stapling some that are already up. Also, it's just been like so amazing living in here with this new remodel. Like, I love how it looks now. Well, I can take off my glasses. I can't even see. I love how it looks in here. It's so much better than the last design. So if you haven't seen the last design, I'm telling you, go see, because it really was looking crusty. in that other video that I made, I mentioned I was going to put some shelves here, like 4 shelves or whatever. I decided I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to do that because I organized all these drawers in here, and honestly, there's enough there's enough room in there for the things I was going to put on the drawers. I guess it would still look nice. I just kind of use yarn to hang up these guys, and I just got like some weed down there, and it could definitely use some sort of wood, but I'm going to be real, I really just like don't want to do any woodworking today. So, I'm just not going to do that. I think I'll have that be its own video. I think I'll do like a woodworking video all around. Maybe building things for the greenhouse, building things for, the shed, building in here. But today, it's just not in me to do it because I already have so much other things I have to do. So that was going to be one of the jobs I was going to do today, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it as is. I also wanted to mention, I also got a couple of plants. So yeah, that's kind of something new. I didn't add that in the last video. So yeah, I got my little closet, my toilet in there. I was planning on adding more of these checker tile floors, but they didn't get here in time. So that's going to be another video as well. And here's this wall. I'm trying to think about what else I have to do in here. Here's the kitchen. Oh yeah, I need to take down this rug. I really just want to hide the ugliness up here. I have like storage stuff up there. I've got my blankets and pillows. So I want to take down that rug, and I actually want to put this self-portrait up here. So I just want to cover this in rugs. I think that would look amazing. Oh, and I don't know where I put them, but I ended up getting some, like, what's it called? Solar panel lights, and I think it would look really good if it was like all around the tiny house. Let me show you what I mean by that. Just like tied up there somehow. If it can go around the whole thing, that'd be great. If it can't, it's okay. But that's really it. So like in the tiny house, it's really just the outside lights, stapling in some rugs that fell a little bit, and putting up some more rugs right here in this like area. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start in here. I think the easiest, I'm gonna go like easiest to hardest. I think definitely by far the tool shed is gonna be the hardest thing to do. Or not really hard, but like more time consuming and more frustrating. So I'll just go ahead and do that last, and then I think right behind it is gonna be that wood pile, and then I'll go ahead and do the greenhouse and then the tiny house first. So tiny house, greenhouse, wood pile, and then the tool shed. And in here in the tiny house, the easiest job it looks like is gonna be just to drill back in the little pieces of rug that kind of flipped off the wall, and then I guess I'll jump up and get this one up, and then I might have to do the LED lights. Well, I just don't know where they are. I'm thinking about where they are. If they're in the tool shed, they're gonna have to be like out here to the tool shed, but I think that they're around here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to find those, and I'll get those things up. And I can't wait to see those at night. I honestly keep on thinking about it like, oh wait, like what happens when I want to go on a camping trip and I want my lights? But I can like make it so that they're really easily like taken off, because those are specifically for camping and whatnot, but it's okay. So yeah, let me just get right on into it and get her done. See what rugs I got going on over here. Okay, so I feel like maybe I should replace the self-portrait with this one, and then put the self-portrait on the ceiling with that blue heart if it can fit. But let's see. Alright, I got the staples. Hopefully this is enough. Whoa. I love using this thing though, it's so much fun. And I'm really glad I ended up keeping this thing after one of my DIY projects. Alright, I got all my supplies here to put up these lights. I just gotta grab the ladder. Okay, it looks really good. I'm loving it. Let me give you a closer look. So, I had it start right here because this is like pretty much sun all day, or at least most of the day. So, I had it wrap all the way over here and then come up. Because I thought about, I was like, I wanted to wrap around the door. You know, it's not big enough to go around the entire thing. So I was like, definitely around the door and then down over here. I'm trying not to trip. And then back up and over and it ends right there. I think it looks really good. I think it will look really good at night. I don't fully know how to use this thing, so when I turn it on, it's not really working, probably because it haven't been in the sun for like a while. So hopefully at night it will work, and at some point I can make a video on it and show you guys how it looks at nighttime. But I did think about another project I've been meaning to do, and it's moving around this situation over here. So this is my cat's, you know, little door, and if you look at these things, maybe you can't tell because they're dirty already, but she doesn't use these. It looks like she never used them. She's using the wall, so she's jumping, it looks like, and hitting that, and then up here, and then in. And I think what I should do to help her make it a little bit easier is, I think that I should just put one, like, right here. I think that would be helpful, because she ain't using all that. And then I could, I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could just use that one for some other sort of storage or just anywhere else. There's so many places I can put that thing. But I think, yeah, I'll go ahead and move this one over here and then get that one out of here. I'm actually also, let me get this out. I'm also planning on, like, really soon buying a cat door that's like electronic, and like it has one of those collars that only opens to a cat that has the specific collar on. But they're like $50, so that's why I'm kind of lagging on buying that for Cheddar, because a lot of the stray cats keep coming inside and just eating Cheddar's food. And I mean, obviously it's costing me money, and on top of that, Cheddar is a feisty cat and she gets in fights with these cats out here. So I think it would make her feel more safe. It would save me money on food, and just like all around safety, you know. So that's definitely a goal right now. On my hand, goddamn. No, don't tell me this thing died. Shit, it died. Well, that'll be fine. It can still work. But I do think all around I need to upgrade this, because look at the work I did. I just put two 2x4s in here and like a random piece of fence wood, and then this thing. So definitely all around need to upgrade that. I'll make a video on that somewhat soon. And if you want to help me out, I do have it inside of my wish list. I always have a wish list in the description of my videos. If you do feel like getting me something, you know, you can. So like I said in the beginning, I'm going to do the tape situation around the entire outside. But I want to start with the inside stuff because it's like so hot. I just want to hurry up and get out of here. This microwave, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this. Get this boy up out of here because I thought about it more and I just don't think it's even smart to keep him around, honestly. I am having a hard time deciding where I'm going to put my guitar and just like a bunch of random shit in here, especially since I'm downgrading the table. Like, it's gonna be a little bit of a squeeze. But these rugs, I think honestly, these rugs look good the way they are. I don't even think I have to do anything with the rugs. I really think it's just a better organization situation here, and replacing the tables and then hopping outside to do the tape situation. So it shouldn't be too much work in here, honestly. All right, here's the result in here. I ended up, where did I end up putting that thing? Oh, this thing, I just don't know why. I just don't like that rug that much. So might even just throw that thing away. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cute over there. It's right next to that smiley face on that painting. So here's the rug setup. I think it looks pretty good because they're all big rugs. I just ended up putting this sweater right there, and you know, just kind of made it look more simple. Thought that putting the guitar back there might be nice, and putting my weird rugs, you know, logo or whatever, company name right there. Here's all the rugs that I'm going to be selling. Balaclava Kale made me. And, yeah, nothing really much changed other than the table situation. Underneath here is really just yarn and, like, supplies for rug making. So maybe that could be organized better. Maybe, like, a tub or something with drawers or something, but it's good as is. So now all I gotta do is hop out here and get this, all I gotta do is get this tape up. It's time to do this tape job. So I'm not gonna do anything crazy, probably just literally tape along the edges of the entire tarp, and then maybe tape some spots inside. And then I think I'll just immediately jump over and get this wood pile organized. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but I gotta hurry up because it's starting to get really hot. Like, just now I had to take a, like a 30-minute break just because my phone was heating up and I'm just too hot. I'm over here feeling like I'm about to get sick. So I want to get this done ASAP, and I'm really not looking forward to doing the tool shed, but I need to hurry up. I actually only have like maybe 3 more hours. Right now it's about 2 o'clock, so. Okay, unfortunately, there was only enough to go really right here, along back here, which is the most important wall. So I'm happy I was able to at least do this, and up here. But all the bees are really concerned. They're like flying around all crazy because they can't get into their hives in there. If you don't already know, I have like a couple of hives in there. Hornets nests. So I want to get more so I can tape it up, and maybe they can just suffocate in there or just die because they can't. I mean, I feel bad, you know. I'm a vegan. I love animals. I love insects, but I don't want them inside of here, and I'm just too scared to knock it down, and I can't afford to have like a beekeeper come and get them. So anyways, this greenhouse is good to go. It's done for. Now it's time to move on to the wood pile. I'm so stupid. I don't even know why I didn't think about the bees. Okay, there's, like I said, hornet's nests inside the greenhouse, but outside, I guess inside of the wood pile, there's a bunch of bumblebees, and I got stung like 3 times. So I could tell because it really hurts. I looked it up and it said just to put a cold thing on it, and it really is helping. It just sucks though, because I'm just like, what do I even do? Like, I need to finish like organizing this wood today. So I'm kind of thinking what I'll do is I will maybe put on. It's hard because I want to put on a long sleeve and a long pants so they can't sting me. But I don't even know if I can do that because it's too damn hot right now. Like, hey guys, it's the next day. I am super sweaty and I look disgusting right now because I just got back from a literal 3-hour workout. I ended up biking for, I think it was 13 miles, and I went to the rock climbing gym for like 30 minutes. And I also actually just randomly, spontaneously jumped into the lake. Like, it was such a vibe. There were so many people there. It was so much fun, honestly. It was so refreshing. It made me think like this pool needs to be done like ASAP because I need to go swimming like every day. But anyways, I did end up buying some things. I overnighted them last night. Yesterday, I was just getting stung too many times. My leg literally got stung like hella times. Today, now it's all like puffing up, and I can actually tell. I think I got somewhere between like 3 to 6 bites, I think. So my leg really hurts. I actually ended up having to cancel like a practice today. I don't know if I haven't even made any videos on this, but I joined a kickball league. I never played kickball like ever in my life, other than like when I was like in elementary school or something, maybe middle school. But I never played like a sport like in a league as an adult, and I haven't played that in like literally like 10-15 years. So it's so random that I joined the league, but I'm in there, and I ended up having to cancel today because I don't want to risk getting like hit in that spot where I got bit. So yeah, anyways, yesterday I ended up just like leaving my house. I ended up going to a fair actually with my sister and her kids. It was so much fun. Yeah, so now I'm back and I'm ready, and I overnighted a few things that are going to be really helpful today. I'm just going to go ahead and like just tack them on to my to-do list. So biggest thing of all is I got a wasp, hornet, and yellow jacket trap. So yeah, I feel, wait a minute. I hope this is all I need. I'm scared that dang, I don't think I got the right thing. I don't think I got the right thing. I'm looking at it. It looks like this is just a thing that like lures them in, but I'm missing the container. But maybe I can just use any container. So I feel stupid already, but it's okay. I got that. And I also got some more tape for the greenhouse. Those hornets in there are super confused. Like, they can't get out and they can't come in. So like the ones that are in there now are kind of stuck in there. So that's what I was thinking. I'll put a trap to kill all the ones inside and just like keep them out with the tape. So got more tape. I think this will be enough. Hopefully it will be enough. I hope I don't have to buy more. Luckily though, it's pretty cheap. Oh no, there's a spider trying to get in here. Okay. Got it out. And for that reason alone, I got this, and it's a magnetic screen door. I've been wanting one of these for the longest time, and I might have to buy like another type in the winter, because in the winter I was really cold in here, but I wanted more sunlight because these doors, you know, or not these doors, these windows are so like dim. They have their curtains on, like, you know, I wanted more light. So I was planning on buying like a thermal type, like something you could see through, but it keeps the heat in and the cold out. But for the summer, this is gonna be perfect. This is like a mesh screen door. It has the magnetic strip in the middle, so it will close automatically after I leave and enter and stuff, and it'll keep the bugs out. Because last night was the first night that I felt so hot. Like, I literally went to sleep at 1 a.m. last night, and I was so hot that I slept with the door open. And it was a vibe. It was such a vibe sleeping with the door open because I got to hear the birds wake me up, and like it was just such a vibe. But the bugs definitely got me. I feel like I got bit by a mosquito at least once last night. I think I want to put this on first, honestly, and then I think I'll go ahead and do the tape situation, and then I'll see what's up about the hornet's nest trap thingy. But I feel really good today. I just am not looking forward to doing the wood. I honestly went back over there after I was done, after I came back from my, like, you know, whole day, and I thought about it more, and I'm just like, I kind of want to move the wood again. I almost want it to be like behind the greenhouse, because I just don't want to see it like when I walk up there. Like I want that to be like just like a clear area. I think that would be like an amazing spot to put my hammock at. I bought one online and it should be here within the next day or so. So that would be like a perfect spot to just hang. Like I could imagine going to my greenhouse to like make some art, make some rugs, and then like I want to like just chill out in the sun, you know, or even have like a shade situation going on. And I have it be over there up in that corner where the wood is currently. So I think I might move it all. I'm really scared because today is another really, really hot day and the bees are out. Like I don't even know what to do, guys, but I got to get that job done and I got to get the tool shed done today. Right now it's about 2 o'clock and 2:30, and I have really until the sun goes down. So I have until like 8:30. That's a whole 6 hours. It should be done by then. It looks really good. I love it. Cheddar might take some time to get used to it, because she just went out right now. She was really confused, and I had kind of opened it up for her. But I mean, it's exactly what I needed. It fits perfectly. I didn't even measure the door. I was just hoping for the best, because I just got honestly the cheapest one I could find. But I mean, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. I was hella close to just getting one that doesn't have the magnetic strip, because I saw those for like $10, $12, but this one was like $19. So yeah, I was like, because I needed to be able to close. I feel like without the magnetic strip, it wouldn't even make any sense. Like it wouldn't even do its job, because then they could just fly right through. So yeah, and I love too, if I wanted to just have it open, I could just tie it back if I wanted to. So yeah, I love it a lot. So great, tiny house is looking good. Yeah, I want to see it from the outside. Like yeah, yeah, and I love it too because it's held up by Velcro, so I can always just literally take the entire thing down. So yeah, this is gonna be really, really necessary in the summer. Happy I got it. Really happy I got it. 10 out of 10 for sure. All right, now it's on to the greenhouse. Let me get this tape up and rolling. It's just so hot, guys. Like, it's so hot. It's so hot. I'm planning on getting my pool up and running within the next 2 days. Today's Sunday, so on Tuesday I'm planning on doing it, and if not Tuesday, definitely Wednesday. And obviously I'll definitely be filming that, so look out for that video if you care. I'm sweating my booty off right now. That took a minute. I don't even know how long it took, honestly. Right now it's like 5 o'clock. But I think it maybe took like an hour or something. I think it looks amazing. I'm about to take you guys over there to give you a little peek. First of all, I just want to say I am so grateful for this tree right here. The shade that it brings over into the greenhouse is so appreciated. I wish I had another tree going back there, but let me show you what I got going on over here. First of all, the bumblebee hive is still there. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. At least that's what I think is the beehive. But here's what I got going on. I mean, I put these huge pieces of wood here with the metal behind it. These metal pieces came from my old fence. If you don't already know, I had a fire in my backyard, and that used to be parts of the fence. So I just kind of kept them, and I think I might do something with them, like for the garden or something, so that's why I have them. These big pieces of wood, I'm planning on making a shade for the pool. So I got them right here, ready to go. I'm planning on doing that, like, literally really soon. I decided to put a tarp over the, like, actual piece of wood, as well as the, I forget what it's called, like the wood cutting things. Like, you put a piece of wood on it so you can saw. So like the saw table, but I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, I put all the wood under here with the tarp just so keep it, you know, shaded. This is a bunch of random pieces of wood from random projects. I think I can do something with this stuff, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it here. I decided I would put this bookshelf here to put like smaller pieces of wood and just to have it more organized. Here is my collection of pallets. I'm gonna be using these for the greenhouse build, so of course gotta keep those. I snuck back here the large piece of plastic that I'm going to be using for the greenhouse ceiling when I redo it as well. I put all the windows over here, the huge window collection from when I bought my tiny house. It came with like an enclosed porch made out of windows, so that's why I have that. And I'm going to be using that for the greenhouse build as well. So what I got going on over here is I actually have like a bunch of drywall right here. This is like random piece of drywall. Don't ask me why I thought it would be a good idea to keep it. I have no clue. But it all needs to be thrown away. I'm just a little scared with the beehive situation. Lightweight just want to buy some turf and just put it all... I don't even know if that's the right word, but like grass and like just put it on top and just be done with this area. But I don't know. I might just go and dig all this up, throw it away. And this is actually the trash pile. So I got this metal thing, random piece of wood back there. A bunch of small pieces of wood from the window that I had replaced, and then like other pieces of wood inside this broken tarp. So all this is going to be thrown away. I'm trying to decide if I should just post on Craigslist to have somebody else throw it away, or if I should do it, because there's a nearby dump that I can take it to. But it's like so weird, you know, emptying out this place, because I never realized that I have so much, whoa, running over the tripod, that I have so much room over here. Like, look at all that room. So imagine this. This little tree is so cute, and it's so perfect. Imagine I put my hammock on these two and have this be like a chill area, because it's pretty private. Like if I was right here, this is all that can, you know, that I can see. So my neighbors can't even see because I got that gate there, and I can just look out. I don't know. I think I might put the hammock here. I think that'd be really, really cool. It looks good. I'm happy with it. But this, I can't do that today. I'm not going to do that today. I'm too hot out here, and it's not completely necessary. I think when I decide on that, maybe I'll put all this in a trash bag and take it with it. So anyways, done with over here. Hope you guys like what I did with the place. In the meantime, before I get my hammock brought over though, I could put this chair over there and get a feel for how it would be. I also decided I'm just going to hold off on doing this for now. I'm going to look on Amazon for that exact, like, thing to put this refill stuff into. And if anything, I mean, I think I just want to see if these guys will just die off. Because if they do, I could set this up out by the pool. I want to buy a lot of these for around the pool, because they're just seeming to love to live in there. So for now, I'll just leave this here, and I'll get back to that. Alright, so here's how it's looking right now. This is pretty much the end result. So in these two things, I basically have like a lot of like random stuff for projects. But it's things I don't really like necessarily will touch anytime soon or really that often, so that's why they're in there. Up here is kind of a junky situation. It's kind of like a junk drawer, but it's really just like a bunch of screws and just little things like that. I have to have something kind of like that. Well, I don't have to, but I feel like at least right now, as I'm transitioning to be more organized, I do have to have one space like that, just so it's easily accessible. Like whenever I'm looking for something random, like, you know, like that or something, you know, or this. I got Cheddar's food in here. Oh, goddamn. Over here, this is all my camping stuff. I wanted that to be easily accessible. And then this thing is so dope because it holds all my tools and you can like see them. See, I got the batteries. I got like these knifey things in here. I got all my screwdrivers and just random stuff. Tape and my drill. Just random stuff like that. And it's all organized. I can see it when I look in there. So it's not too bad. And then over here, these are things I literally will not really use. And honestly, I am thinking about throwing this guy away. But I don't know. I feel like I might need that paint. And I remember spending a pretty penny on it. So I'm like, I don't know. That's the color of my house and the tiny house and everything. So I'm like, I might need the paint just to touch up. Unfortunately, some other paint got everywhere. Like, that's why my hands are all painted. It's everywhere. But yeah, so I have one tub of paint, got my paint brushes. And then this thing I just got on my tile. And I am going to do a lot of tile work. So I think that's fine to keep. And then I just got like a bunch of water jugs from a camping trip I went on. So yeah, and then I thought it would be cool because there's a bunch of room in here. I'll actually be able to keep my Swiffer and my room in here so that like the tiny house doesn't have to be so cramped. I have it in like my shower / toilet area. So I'm going to bring my Swiffer over, but the broom is there for now. And then here is all the stuff that's left. This is a mixture of trash and little things. Like, I'm going to probably go through and just get, like, the screws and, like, stuff that I could actually still use and throw them into that, like, junk drawer thingy. And then this is the trash pile. Again, every time I declutter something, I'm just like, why is there so much trash? Like, literally, I did not need all this stuff. I guess it's just so much because I didn't want to ever, like, organize it. But, yeah, and unfortunately, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this guy away. I think I might post it on, like, Craigslist for free instead of just throwing it away because it actually is, it's usable. It just looks like it needs some sort of help because it sat outside all winter. Look at the rust on there. I don't even know if it works. And honestly, I don't even want to use it because it just doesn't seem right. Anyways, over here is the pile that I'm going to be bringing to Goodwill, and or maybe there's some things in there I might want to sell. I'm just not too sure. Honestly, it's not really anything super valuable, but I thought like everything in this pile is like workable and like other people could, you know, could want the stuff in there. So right now all I have to do is basically just bag up all this trash. My cart is already filled with stuff for Goodwill, so I'm over here trying to think about how I can do this, where I can put it. I think I might just line it all up over here. It's like bags and boxes of all the trash, and then I'm kind of thinking what I should do is just take it myself to the trash dump. It's just tough though because I have no clue how much money it will be. So yeah, because last time I went there, it ended up being like almost $100, but it was like a 15-foot U-Haul truck full of stuff, so I don't think it'll be that much. But and especially if like I kept like that machine that saw like all the heavy stuff, it's really just like the heavy stuff would be like the paint, I think, and all that wood is going to be pretty heavy. So let me get all this stuff situated. The sun is about to go down. What time is it now? It's 8:30. So I remember when I started filming this morning, I think I started filming what at like, or I guess it wasn't morning, but like at 2 p.m. So I've been working for 6.5 hours now. I'm honestly kind of done. I'm tired of doing things, but I'm gonna get this done. Alright, so I got all of the trash right here. There's a lot of it. I really hope it's not too expensive, but I think what I'll do is I'll take a picture of this. I'll take a picture of my wood pile and post on Craigslist, see how much people are thinking they'll take it for. If it's too much, then I'll just try and dump it myself. But it's not too much, but it seems like it's damn near everything that was in there. So here's how it's looking now. I ended up actually putting this light in. I forgot I had it. It's like battery powered, so that's going to be really helpful. I've always wanted a light in here. I ended up adding a few more things. This jug, I put my my running like weight, my weighted, what is it called, weighted, I don't know, weighted backpack in here because it was outside, and actually got hard because it was outside throughout the whole winter, but I could refill it with sand. And I also put my bike, my car bike mount in here as well. And I just threw a lot of random things in here, so this will have to get organized again, but I do not want to do that today. But yeah, other than that, I didn't add anything else. I love how I can like actually walk in there now. Like, this is just amazing. Also, I think I might redesign my little gym area back here because since I got this new bike, I just don't like how this looks, how there's like on top of each other. And also it's kind of overgrown. I've been just mowing up to like right here and like inside of here, but these all came from the other side. You can see them kind of popping up. I might also just like try to trail them up on the gate because I do love this plant. These are raspberry plants, and I think they look really cool, and I love how they like branch over like that. Maybe I can get them to go up and then like go over to over here and like have some like shade up here. That would look really, really cool. That would look really cool. So yeah, definitely look forward to a gym redesign soon. Whew, guys, you don't even know how great I feel right now, knowing that I finally got those two really, really, really big tasks done. I've been meaning to do that for like so long, but the past like maybe 2 or 3 weeks I've been planning it, and then like something would come up, and then I, have to like push it further out because I knew it was going to take all day like this. Like, it took so long, but again, I'm just so happy I finally got it done. I'm sorry I look crusty right now. Like, I literally cannot wait to be done filming so I can take a shower. I still have to do a few more things tonight too. I have to organize and post the things I have for sale. Like, I think I have like 2 laptops and an iPad that I found that I could post online for sale, and posting that Craigslist ad, and there's just a few little things I have to do, and I would love to edit this today so it can be posted tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyways, definitely stay tuned for just like my backyard and my tiny house upgrades and redesigns and declutterings, because I have a lot planned. Now going forward, since I got the 2 biggest annoying things out of the way, the wood pile organization and the shed organization, I can finally focus on just making things look cute, making things look pretty. So just to give you a sneak peek, I'm planning on, finishing up that area over there where the wood was. I would love to put that sand down, or just do something with the floor area over there, make it look pretty, add that hammock if it's possible. I would love to redo this deck. That's coming up really, really soon. Definitely redoing this deck. I'd love to add like a flower bed. I'm definitely getting this pool up and running, and I'm just thinking here, like there's so many things. I'm actually going to be taking apart the gate into my houses, like my rental house's yard, and redoing it and putting it back up because there's been a few issues. So that's something I have to do too. This is all around like backyard things I have to do like ASAP. So definitely look forward to that. I'm going to be filming a video actually like literally tomorrow and the next day and the next day, just of doing all this stuff. I don't know when it will be posted, but I'm going to try to get out as soon as possible. And then finally, when I'm done actually getting it settled the way that I want it to be, I'm going to finally just like make videos about having fun, because it seems like I'm always just doing videos and doing things just to upgrade things or to fix something or to organize something. And I mean, that's all great. I'm happy I have the ability to even do that. But I'm just ready to like not have a project, because after I got done renovating my house to rent out, I had to hop over to my ADU, do a bunch of work in there. Not even that much work, but I had to do some work in there. And then out here, I had to do all this stuff. And I'm just ready to be done with building things and doing things. Although I love doing it, I just want a little bit of a break, especially now that it's summer. I just want to have fun. And also, I thought about something while I was doing the work today. I need a fan in here. And I looked up some fans that have like solar powered, like a solar panel to like turn them on and stuff, because I want to try to get everything on a solar panel. Like, I think that would be really, really cool. Like, air fryer using solar panel, blender using solar panel, like that kind of thing. Or even just buying a solar panel and like hooking it up. I just really want to get my tiny house and my life back here just like off grid. I would even love like a huge like water tank so I don't have to use my water hose for my house. Like that's the goal. So anyways, that just had me thinking after I was like sweating my balls off in here. I was like, I need a little like, imagine I had like a little fan right here. Just really, really small, but it does something, you know, because I'm sweating even with the door open. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. You know, I always wonder if like watching videos like this makes people exhausted or if it's even entertaining, because it's literally me just getting my life together. But honestly, for me personally, I am motivated by like making videos. I love making a video. I love editing it. I love making a storyline. And that is honestly, knowing I'm going to be filming it really motivates me to get these things done. So if I wasn't filming it, I probably wouldn't really do these things at least as fast as I do. So I really appreciate you watching. If you watched the whole thing, or even if you skipped around, that's cool too. I just appreciate anybody who watches these sort of videos, because they're not like the funnest, you know what I mean? But I'm happy that we're able to see, you know, the before and the after, and obviously like the during. But anyways, I guess we'll see you guys next one. Peace.